All right, so today we are going to do a little recap on day 18 of our Find Us Camping Crawl.
Mostly because we knew we were going to go to the Wingfield Bread Company in Camp Verde, Arizona.
Because we were told to go there by Matt
Moses of Bob Moses Ceramic Coating, because his sister-in-law, I believe is who it is, owns that, and they supposedly had the best cinnamon buns in town. And they did not have cinnamon rolls that day, so
they must have been the best. That's why
can't comment on that. However, they did have really good breakfast sandwiches, really good bread. Like I think I got a garlic rosemary loaf to go.
For what? It has apple on it. It's bacon, egg, cheese, and apple. Sounds good.
Is that what you want, apple on your breakfast?
Which was quite tasty. And then we were gonna go to Sedona and do something. So Lisa Weinbarger, who's in our group, really loves like cathedrals and churches, and she likes to check those out. So she had found the Chapel of the Holy Cross, I believe is what it's called, and it was super cool, guys. I'm hot. As the person in the group that loves to check out cathedrals and churches, how does this one compare?
It's not as pretty as some of the Catholic churches I've been in, but the location is gorgeous, and the fact that it's built into a mountain is gorgeous.
Right.
And the views from up here are gorgeous.
Amazing, right?
She didn't tell us that it was on top of a mountain.
Yeah, so it was way up on the edge of a mountain. The church looks out, very small chapel, but looks out into kind of the valley and the mountains there in Sedona. It was gorgeous, but parking was limited. There were a couple of spots on the way up that you could park in. Jimmy was nice and drove us to the top and dropped us off.
There is no dually parking in this place.
Yeah, he did go back down, I don't know, maybe halfway and found a spot. And they do have taxis or golf cart taxis that if you park in the bottom, they will give you a ride up and take you back down. And I snagged a taxi and said, I don't need to go all the way down, but can you drop me at my truck? Take you wherever you want to go.
That taxi didn't find me on the way up, so I had to huff and puff that thing all the way up to the top.
He just didn't look hard enough because I found him real easy. And look who made it.
Yeah,
I told him I wasn't sure you were going to make it because you couldn't find a place to park.
I about died.
And then he had to walk up.
Yeah.
Well, your friend Robert's here. What do you think, Robert?
Robert's like we're sweating.
I'm in good shape.
Look at that house down there, though.
That is amazing.
Anyway, so we did that. We went down into town. We walked around some little shops and stuff. Went back and had Mexican food.
Again.
In Camp Verde.
I think there's starting to be a little bit of a, what do you want to call it?
A theme.
A theme here. We stop and get
We
Mexican
do
food
distilleries, breweries, wineries, and Mexican restaurants.
What you want me to
Say that again for the world to hear.
That
Robert is a
Jimmy
troublemaker.
and Robert are too much alike, and they're gonna get us in trouble one day.
He almost got us kicked out of the Mexican restaurant.
Oh no, you did!
I didn't do it.
Oh come on, let's keep this going now.
That was Robert. Robert's
No.
face was turning white.
Oh no,
And he was
no,
getting
no,
very
no,
mad.
No. You.
I would have left if it wasn't for the whole group, because I would not have put up with an attitude like that.
Oh, the whole group would have left, so it wouldn't have been a
I
problem.
think so.
I just don't think as a customer,
And him being the
manager.
I'm glad I was able to calm Robert down.
So the question is this. We went to a restaurant this evening for dinner.
What restaurant was
was-
it? Let's go ahead and call it out.
La Casita in Camp Verde, Arizona. And we have been the other night and it was really good. This time we went back and there was 12, 14 of us. 12 of us. And when the man came to take our orders, we said, do you need to know now how we need the checks separated? To which he slung the menu back in my face and started pointing at it. And I'm like, I don't know what we're doing here. And so I read it and it says parties of 8 or more.
18%.
Checks can't be separated.
What's an 18%?
And that there was an 18% gratuity that would be added, which I'm okay with that. And on the door it said 3% credit card fee if you paid with a card, so that you were forewarned. So the conversation ensued because Jimmy said, well, you can't separate the checks, we're going to leave. Like, is it worth all of these people leaving just so you can't separate the check? So he ended up saying he would separate the check, and he did, and it took him all of about 3 minutes. But then when we got the checks, the gratuity was not 18%, it was 20%.
So he did not get no extra money.
So that was a little bit wrong. And he also told Jimmy, when Jimmy said, well, is it worth all of us leaving? He said, you can leave if you want to. He said, well, who's the manager? Maybe I could talk to the manager. He said, I am the manager. So.
And Robert got the same drink tonight as he did 2 days ago.
And it was how much the other night?
The other night I paid a double was $8. Tonight I had 2 doubles for $28.
So, something a little fishy going on there. I don't know. What's y'all's opinion on splitting checks?
I still think it was Robert's fault. Robert is a bad influence on me.
I said so much while I was sitting over here biting my tongue.
You were a bad influence on me. I was trying
Your
to be
wife
good.
was elbowing
Yeah,
you big time.
my ribs are bruised, but I would have left, but Jimmy wanted to stay, so I stayed.
I suggest, guys, you guys follow us around. We still have, 30 some more days of this? Who knows?
We might get thrown out of a restaurant.
before it's
Or
over.
we might just leave because they won't split the checks up. Anyway, drop your opinion below about whether you think restaurants should separate the check. And how do you feel about that it says 18% gratuity and then they charge 20? I don't know. Maybe it's a thing. And then we ended the day, same way we had done it the day before, hanging out at the pool, kids in the pool, adults at a table, maybe partaking in some adult beverages, and just chatting and talking about the day we'd had.
And that was the night that somebody says, hey, I see a UFO over there. Look, it's a UFO. It's a UFO.
It was what, SpaceX?
SpaceX launching their Starlink.
So we've seen a lot of launches when we've been in Florida over the winter, and they just kind of go straight up, and that's that. But this one came up and went at an angle, and it was really cool looking.
It was definitely something I've never seen.
You could have
before.
very easily convinced someone probably that it was a UFO, but it was really wild looking. So that was good fun. And just checking out the Sedona area. It's just a cool little area, the red rocks, the mountains. It's a really pretty area. So we did that. And then tomorrow we will head to Williams, Arizona.
Which we've been looking forward to Williams because we're going to see a couple cool things. And
We
we're going
won't tell you what those are.
we're going to
just
take
yet,
a
but-
ride on something that's going to be pretty fun to take us to somewhere that's pretty neat.
And we've been to Williams before, and it's just a cool little
Williams is a
historic.
cool
well,
little
it's a
neighborhood.
historic little Route 66 town. Route 66 goes through the middle. And spoiler alert:
Don't spoil it.
tomorrow is Zane's birthday, so we're gonna do something special for him.
Is it his birthday?
Yeah,
How old is he going to be?
11.
11.
So that'll be fun. So you won't want to miss that because he's 11 and it's all about him.
It's always about him. Ask him. He'll tell you.
They have been the best. So they're 9 and now will be 11. And they're boys, right? They're 9 and 10, 9
We
and
had-
11
we
year
had
old
two of
boys.
those.
And they just are that. And it's fun to kind of see it through their eyes. They're having a good time, I'm pretty sure. And they're not afraid of the camera. They were at first, but they've become their own biggest fans. So
They're coming YouTube sensations.
tomorrow we'll end in Williams. Tomorrow we'll celebrate Zane's birthday, and we'll take you along for everything that entails.
So we're going to get off here today, get everything done, get everything cleaned up so we can head out first thing in the morning to head to Williams, Arizona. And guess we will see you
In the morning.